So I'm going to provide you the, like each and every material through the Google Drive, and then using that material and then attending classes regularly, so you will be able to get job for sure. 100% you are going to get the job. So your responsibility is that you have to do practice every day and up to the class. Consider that tomorrow I'm going to start the class. Then before last class whatever you have completed, if you'll complete on time and all, then you don't have to put more effort. Like if you leave for 10 days, then definitely your syllabus will be more. So you are going to get the document where, like if you'll see here, approximately 76 pages are there in this practice document. 76 are there. So theory part plus your query will be there. Your theory part plus query are there. So you don't have to struggle for anything. You will get a complete document. Complete document you will get it. Now you see here, it's a complete query part also you are getting it. Query part also you are getting it. You don't have to see anything. Each and every topic properly documented and with a query with a examples is given, so that you are going to do the practice. Anyway, I'm going to show you practically how it works, and you will share the query as well, whatever the class query will be there, and you are going to do it. Then your practice document will have a approximately 230 questions and other questions as well I have uploaded. So practice document is having lots of queries. You once you will complete the course, you will also able to do this practice. And another in scenario based question, there are question and answers are there. So approximately 230 questions are there. So you don't have to worry on the material. You will get a nice material which you have to do practice, which you have to do practice. And then what are the questions in interview they ask, everything is there. Then your each and every things, like then data warehouse will start, then informatica basics will start. Like this is for the old project, like consider 5 years back, 4 years back, how ETL testers were doing the validation. To understand that, I'll explain this one. Other than that, we are going to learn four cloud project, guys. Four cloud project we are going to learn, and then you have the manual testing basics, whatever is required for the ETL testing that we are going to learn. So like that, you will get all the document, guys. So you don't have to depend on anything else. You will get in a Google Drive everything, each and everything you will get in a Google Drive. So recording, class recording, practice document, whatever the things you need, everything you will get here. And anyway, your once we'll finalize the batch, we'll create one more WhatsApp group. There we'll add you, everyone who will be registering. So once we'll finalize the batch after 7 8 days, then you can go ahead and your group discussion will start. Your practice sessions will start. Doubt clearance, your group discussions, your mock interview will start. Once we'll finalize the batch, everything will start. Before that, while creating a batch, we have this all. We have to follow all this method. So now agenda for ETL testing, cloud ETL testing, what is the agenda now? What is the syllabus we are going to cover? We are going to cover data warehouse concept. This is completely theory. No need to do any practice. You just have to remember some of the point. Then basic SQL to complex SQL we are going to learn. Basic SQL means we learn how to create tables and all, and then functions, and then set operator. All these things we'll understand. And then complex SQL we are going to learn CT expression, your Windows functions. Nowadays they are asking that these are the complex questions. Complex question. So that we are going to learn. Then Informatica basics we are going to learn. Informatica, how in ETL testing Informatica tool will be used. And then I have designed my syllabus such a way that with a requirement, with mapping document, and then how we are going to get the requirement, how we are going to write our test case, how we are going to validate the scenario, like count data mismatch, data types, and all these things. How we are going to validate? I have a design here, so we'll have the lots of transformation, all these things. So the questions they will not ask you from the Informatica, but you supposed to know little bit about the old method how they were doing. So then ALM we are going to see ALM tool overview we are going to see. We have some. On project, ALM recorded, so that we are going to see. This is not much important. They may not ask any question from this, but you're supposed to know because you are going to work on this part. Basic Unix command required for ETL testing. Basic Unix command required for ETL testing. Manual testers concept. So manual testing, if you learn full syllabus, it will take your 2 month time, okay, in detail level. But see, each and every testing, each and every software testing, it need a manual testing steps. Manual testing steps. So some of the steps is needed, not all. So how much we needed? So I prepared those documents as well as recordings are there. So you have to go through that and then you have to make sure that it will be ready. Very limited session, and that is 99%, 95% questions will be asked from this manual testing concept only. Whatever you see here. ETL testing. Our main focus will be on SQL data warehouse concept. Then our main focus will be on the cloud project. Then Python, Pyspark. All these things will have the main focus. More than that, we are not wasting more time on the small thing. So basic manual testing concept will learn. Agile methodology will learn. Project explanations minimum four. One will be the your traditional project old age after before 4 years, 5 years. How people were doing the validations that we are going to see, and then three cloud project I'm going to explain you. Three cloud project is using AWS, GCP, and Azure. I'm going to explain you three cloud project. Then importance interview questions and answers will discuss. So we have this one is very important. This will be very important. Interview related all this complex SQL interview question, SQL interview question and answers. Those things we are going to discuss little bit. And the end we are going to discuss. And then we have the Windows functions there. We have some of the queries that we are going to discuss. Then mock interviews you can give a number of times. Once you prepare SQL, you give mock. Once you prepare full syllabus, then you give me mock. Group discussion, once your syllabus will be completed 50-60%, then we will have that one. Then we have the Python basic for ETL testing included. Okay, so this will be included. So maybe weekdays evening, I'm going to take this class. Python basic, I'll take weekdays evening, will not include in the morning regular time. So Python basic will be included up once in a evening. Databricks basic, we don't need to be a very expert in Databricks, but whatever is required to work on the Databricks we'll see. And one of the cloud project also will see in the Databricks. One of the cloud project will see in the Databricks. Azure Data Factory basic overview will give you. So this is the ETL tool, very famous ETL tool. People are using a lot Azure Data Factory. And then Pyspark for ETL testing we are going to learn. In Databricks, I'll tell you how to use the PySpark for ETL testing. It's very easy. Only few commands only you have to remember. If you'll sit and you will do practice 2 times, it will be done. Then ETL automations, how we are going to validate ETL scenarios, we are going to see in this one by connecting to sources, database sources. So this will be also very important to give you confidence. Okay. Now, job assistance until did not get job. So until unless you will not get job, you can attend a number of classes for 1 year. You will have complete, access to the Google Drive, as well as you can attend a number of classes, batches. Like consider that this batch, you miss some of the content and you want to attend next batch. You can attend next batch also, and if you have registered here for the fees benefit, and you want to join evening batch, or you want to join morning batch, or you want to join after 1 month, that also you can do it. So 1 year you have unlimited access to the any of the batches, as well as drive access also. 1 year it will be valid. 1 year you will have completely. After 1 year also, after 2 years also, people are coming, but I'm helping them to get the job. So I'll forward you one recording where one of the persons got 9 offer letter, 9 offer letter. So he worked for 1.5 year, and then he came back. He lost his job due to some problem in the document. So he lost job, and then he came and then he told, sir, I left my job, and then please help me to get new job. So I helped him. I helped him. One time he was surrendered. Like, I'm not able to clear. I'm able to clear the interview, but they are not releasing offer letter or like this. I told, like, I motivated him like anything, and then he got one by one, 9 offer letter he got it. So that dedication should be there, guys. Okay. I'm not saying that you're supposed to get 9 offer letter. 1 offer letter is more than sufficient to join any company. Just give your best. You will get it. Now we are going to see further. So data warehouse concept. These are all theory part, guys. No need to be scared by seeing new things. It's all theory part and very easy. I'll explain you with the practically with the diagram. I'll explain you each and every topic. So, easily you will get it. So data warehouse architecture. What is data warehouse? Why we need data warehouse? Type of databases. What is the difference between normal databases and data warehouse? What is ETL? Overview of ETL operations. What is OLTP? OLAP? What is the difference between OLTP, OLAP? What is data mart? What is the difference between data mart and data warehouse? What is data modeling techniques? What is dimension data modeling techniques? What is star schema? Snowflake schema? What is dimension and dimensions table in its type? What is fact and fact table in its type? Then what is normalization and denormalization? What is slowly changing dimension? Each and every topic here. It's a completely theory. And if you see here, all are looks like very new to you. I know, like, if you never seen this topic, if you have not prepared earlier, you'll be facing like what is all these topics. These are all theory part, and practically I'm going to explain you this. And once I'll explain you, you will feel comfortable in this. Just a theory part. How much theory part is there? That much is it will be easy. Okay. So don't hesitate. It's all 2 line, 3 line questions. Answers are there. So you don't scared of this one. It's just a normal, very simple, very easy thing. Then we are going to discuss about the basic SQL. Basic SQL, we are going to, we are going to learn about the introduction to Oracle SQL and then working with the DTL command. Many of you know already SQL, but many of you don't know SQL. So, how many of you don't know SQL? I'm going to start from the scratch. I'm going to scratch from the start. I'm going to start from the scratch, and our backend support team will help you to write the query to understand the logic. Like tomorrow, once we'll complete second session, then Venkatesh will take one doubt clearance session in the evening, so that like whoever is writing first time, you can ask your basic question, whatever the like doubts, you will get it tomorrow evening. Venkatesh will take to help you all for the doubt clearance as well as for the installation part, software installation part. So working with the DTL command and then data retrieval command, DRL command, I'll make it little bit faster, guys. Working with the DML command, TCL command, data control language command, general functions, it will take your the 2.5 class, guys. General function will take your 2.5 classes because your general functions I'm covering lots of things. Why? Because these are all important because when you will be working in a company, you will use this frequently as well as in interview also. They will ask you this question. In interview also, for sure, they will ask you this question. One questions will be there from here. So I'm going to give you more, these things. Analytical functions, rank and dense rank, then data aggregate function, Integrity constraint function. Constraint are for the developers, but you supposed to know that what is constraint. Then tables joins. We are going to discuss like this is very very important. One or two question definitely in interview you can expect from joins. Any interview, one or two questions definitely they are going to ask you. One or two questions definitely they are going to ask you. For that you have I'm going to explain theoretical plus practically, and we'll discuss the interview scenario, what question they will ask you. I'm going to discuss those scenario. So we'll see that how to join two tables, three tables, four tables, five tables, up to six tables. We'll join and then we'll see all the possible thing. Then set operator and pseudo column we are going to see. Set operator you have already learned in mathematics, guys. In ninth or 10th standard, you have learned for the mathematical term set operator. Here we are going to learn set operator in a SQL how to use set operator, that we are going to learn. Then this is also important. Subqueries, we are going to see what is views. We are going to see how to create backup table. We are going to see case statement. We are going to see important SQL queries, interview questions. We'll see complex SQL concept and questions. We are going to see nowadays mostly they will ask you this one, and CT expression, and then window expression. All three, four are very, very important, guys. All four are very, very important. So you have to, we are going to discuss this one. This is newly added things. So one second, guys. So I have designed this ETL testing course now such a way that we are going to cover 100% syllabus. I'm not challenging, I'm not telling that we are going to cover 120%, 110%, 150%. We are going to cover 95 to 100% your whole syllabus, and 100%, each and every interview questions will come from the syllabus. Guaranteed. If you prepare full syllabus, nowhere else your offer letter is. Nowhere else. You mark my word. If you'll get outside question, then you let me. But I have prepared syllabus in such a way that after attending all the interviews and all from 11, 12 years, I'm attending more than 300 to 250 interview I have already attended. So to check what is the what is the what is the trend going on ETL testing? Or on ETL testing, what is the trend we are going on? So nowadays also sometimes I will attend the interview. I keep updating my resume. If I'll attend interview, I'll be seeing that what are the new topics it got added. Because of that only, modern ETL testing, always my syllabus will be on top of that. Many trainer they join and then they copy the syllabus and they ask syllabus, and then you will find so many places my syllabus will be repeated. So I'm not telling anything. Okay, let them do it. I Many people they try to disturb my class also. I don't have any problem. I don't never go to any of the trainers, and I don't know anyone. One of the trainer is my friend. He is having development things, but like a very bad reputations. So, but anything, Informatica tool overview for the ETL testing, we are going to learn about introduction to Informatica ETL tool. What are the Informatica components, Informatica repository manager, and then what is Informatica Power Center Designer, Informatica Workflow Manager, Informatica Workflow Monitor, what is workflow, what is session, and what is mapping, what are the different types of substatus. These are all components, guys, Informatica components that we'll see one by one. Nowadays, from December onwards, 23 December onwards, they stopped the license keyword for the Informatica. So, like it's getting very difficult to install the Informatica. Informatica is nowadays it's not supporting. Some of the connections are missing. So what we'll do, instead of wasting time here, we'll explain you all these things. You will share you the some of the recording, and then you just go through, and then we'll explain you each and every complaint there, and then we'll move to the next topic, the data validations part. This is very important. Data validations part will source and target validations part based on the requirement. Based on the requirement, we'll see this. This part we will be very important in this topic. So we are not going to waste time here because none of the questions they will ask you from Informatica. None of the questions they will ask you from the Informatica is just a time pass. So, but we'll see little bit about this. And the main thing is here, source and target validations based on the ETL testing. Based on the ETL testing that I have already designed here. So that we'll see that. What is transformation in Informatica and type? Aggregate transformation with example. Filter transformation with example. Router transformation with example, expression transformation with example, joiner transformation with example, lookup transformation with example, what is log file in Informatica, how to validate log files after jobs fail or pass, source and target validation based on the requirement, testing a scope in Informatica tool, active and passive transformation, how to create test case based on the requirement, ETL testing scenario SQL queries. So all these things are very important. Source and target validation based on the requirement and how to create test case based on the requirement. ETL testing scenario for SQL. From this topic, these three topics are very important and different types of environment. So each class you will learn a lot, guys. Each class you will learn a lot. So your job is, your responsibility is, your dedication is, you don't have to miss the class. None of the class you have to miss. And like how I'm motivating you now, every day I'm going to motivate you. So if you're regular in the regular classes, then definitely you are going to you'll be the topper. You'll get it. Okay. So what happens? Some of the people, no, consider 20 people join in the batch. Some initial 10 classes, 15 people will join. Then it will keep on decreasing. Seriousness of the people will go change, priority will change. Someone has to do marriage, someone has to attend marriage, someone has to visit here a worldwide tour, so they will go off. So if you want to learn properly, you have to be in the class regularly. So now manual testing concept, as I told you that 95% question from the manual testing, it will come from these topics only. Okay, for ETL testing, these are the topics are very important. Software development life cycle, we'll see what is requirement traceability metrics, we'll see. Software testing life cycle, we'll see. Sanity or smoke testing, we'll see. Regression test, test strategy, test plan design, test case design, defect tracking and reporting, bug defect life cycle, severity and priority, test closure report, test summary report we are going to see. And then what is the agile methodology? What are the different meetings in agile methodology? This is very important in interview. One or two questions. One question definitely they will ask you. So which are the methodology you are using in current project? So you have to say agile methodology. Then they may ask you that what are the different types of meeting you have in agile methodology. Then you have to tell all these things. You have to refer the document for that, and then you have to tell. So what is the initial and incremental load? Very important questions. What is FTP? Know where they are asking. So this part is very important. This part let it be removed. Okay. So initial and incremental load, project explanation. Four ways we are going to discussion and interview questions related to ETL testing. We are going to see what is ALM and its component. We are going to see resume preparation, Naukri profile updation, group discussion, mock interview, doubt clearance. Everything will have the included. But don't count in this 2 month. Otherwise, you know, like whatever I promise, it will fail. So this resume preparation, Naukri profile updation, mock interview, doubt clearance will be the separate classes. Okay. So the 2 month, except Python class, Python class will be in evening time sometime. So there we'll take the Python class. So we will try to complete all these things before 2 months. Okay. See, if I'll complete, how soon I'll complete, it's good for me only. I can start a new batch. So you have to ask many questions in the group so that you learn it properly. How many questions you will ask in the group, that much nice learning you will have. After course completion, you will be added to the job search group. One job search group are there where like our student from the starting is there. So if someone is attending interview, they will share the interview questions and all, as well as uh, like if you'll be attending, you will be also sharing the your interview questions. Python basics. So these are the topics will be covered in a Python, and all the questions will come from the this only. Like they may ask you very in easy question, how to find the odd number, how to find the even numbers, write the syntax for functions, write the syntax for loops. All these things will they will ask you in nowadays, because now it's the picking up only, and wherever the data will come into picture, wherever business data will come into picture, Python is must to know. Python is must to know, guys. Wherever data, business data will come in picture, Python is a most important thing. Python is most important thing. Python are most important thing. So that we'll see. And then Databricks nowadays is running nice. It's very nice, very interesting tool, very interesting tool. It will be very good one, like super tool, very nice. I like this Databricks, very nice, very good tool. So that we are going to see, and then we are going to see all these topics. So how to use a Databricks, how to create notebook, how to run all these things we'll see as part of Databricks. Then Databricks basic for ETL testing with the latest project also we'll see. Okay. Then Pyspark, data frame and Pyspark functions in ETL testing using Databricks we'll see. ETL automation overview also we'll see. So these are the topics are very important, guys. So all this part we are going to cover as part of ETL testing. So I have taken more time. I know that. I'm so sorry. But these are the things to give you overview. It was very important. Why? Because why I have taken some 10-15 minutes extra so that you will remember what topic we are going to learn here. So that like if I'll start any new topic, no, you should be not in a blank case. You should be not in a blank. So you should be in a position to know that okay, these are the topic Jen sir told in the syllabus class, and that's why he is covering all this topic. If you will not have clear picture what you are going to learn, then it's a waste of joining the classes. Many places they will tell syllabus like anything, and they will start something else. Like there is no match with the syllabus. So it should be not like that. You are learning first time ETL testing, or you have already learned the ETL testing, job is not there. For the latest technology, you have joined here. All these things. But if I'll follow the syllabus, then only you will be able to get properly knowledge. I know that one. I have also joined many courses online, but somewhere I was seeing that they have not created WhatsApp group. They have not link and all. Every time we have to check mail and they will not send sometimes, so we'll not able to attend the classes. So that those things is here is not happening. Every times you will get the meeting link in the WhatsApp group, and one final group also will be created once we'll finalize the batch, and then your Google Drive will be there. Anytime you can WhatsApp me, I'll reply immediately. Anytime you can call me, we will discuss in my free time. Consider that if I'm in meeting, office meeting and all, and you pinged that, sir, I want to discuss with you now. So I'll tell that wait for 15 minutes, wait for 30 minutes. So after 30 minutes, I will only call you. Okay. So all these things are there. So until unless my support for the students are lot, but your responsibility, you have to make your 100% effort properly. You have to give your 100% effort honestly, guys. Just only one request I have. 100% effort, honestly for 1.5 month, 2 month, you give me your 100% dedication, 100% dedication, and get your offer letter. If you'll get offer letter, I will feel good. I will feel that taking classes worth. Morning waking up and then taking directly your classes, it will be worth for me if you'll show me some offer letter. If 80% class people, if you'll get offer letter, definitely I'll be very, very happy. And, it will be worth for me to take the classes. Okay. So, okay, guys, so this is the main syllabus what we are going to discuss. Now we'll start from the main content. So, we will follow like we are going to start from SQL, then we are going for the data warehouse concept, and then we will do Informatica discussion. Then we'll go for the project part, manual testing and all. I'll give you the recording. It's just one or two video, manual testing, agile methodology and ALM, I'll give you recording. You just have to go through. That's all. So it's just a small 20-minute, 30-minute video is there. Then we'll jump into the Databricks, Python Databricks, and then Pyspark and ETL automation. My focus is to, after learning all the basic things, after learning all these basic building blocks, and anywhere from this document, anywhere they may ask you interview questions. So you have to prepare all these things. How your foundations will be done while creating a building. So all these topics are foundation. Okay, very important. But these are all kind of butter, how you will apply butter on the bread and all. So all these are butter. Okay. So, but this is the main course, you can say that. This is the buttering kind of things will be there, which is very, very mandatory nowadays. If you not mention in your resume, nothing will work here. Okay, you will not get calls. So main aim is to complete these two topics. Okay. So that is one. And but this is the basic footing. You supposed to know that. Still, SQL is leading the race. 60% question, 70% question. SQL based only they are asking. SQL based only they are asking. Okay. SQL based only they are asking. Okay, one or two questions from Python and other data warehouse concept and all. So all whatever the topic, each and every topic is important. Please don't miss it. Don't miss any of the topic. I am repeatedly saying, don't miss any of the topic, guys. Don't miss any of the topic. Okay, so we'll start from the SQL now. We'll start from the SQL. uh, we are going to start now ETL testing main class. So we'll understand that what are the topics we are going to cover as part of SQL. It will take some 4 to 5 minutes. And then after that, we'll go to the introduction to SQL. That will be the first thing. And we'll see how to, install your software, how to install the software. That we'll see, as well as we'll see how to practice in online SQL. Each and every part we'll see as part of the introduction to SQL. So don't worry on that. Today's Friday. I know that we'll take only till 8:20 classes. We'll take till 8:20 classes, and we'll make you free to go to office. Okay, 8:20 or 8:30 will take classes. 8:30 will take classes, and we'll make you free to go to office. Okay. So every day, 8:30 your Friday class will be over. Saturday, Sunday, it will be 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minute, 1 hour 45 minute classes. Okay, now if you see here, Oracle SQL roadmap will be, we are going to first see introduction to SQL and then data retrieval techniques. So whoever new to the SQL, don't know how to write SQL queries and all, these two topics will give you, confidence to write the query. Then working with the DDL command, DML command, it's a developer job, but in interview sometimes they ask, so we have to learn this one also. Built-in functions for the interview perspective, as well as for the, uh, you know, interview perspective as well as the project perspective is very important. You are going to do lots of work on the functions as well as in interview also they may ask you, as well as data aggregation, integrity constraint, tables joins, very important, set operators, pseudo columns, subqueries, Windows functions, and CT command, transaction control language, other topics like view backup table, case statement, index, stored procedure, we'll see. We are not going to see in a detailed level of PL SQL. One or two topics we'll see for the stored position and index. Now with the first topics, what are the topics we are going to discuss? So we are going to discuss introduction to SQL database, sub-language of SQL, installation of Oracle SQL database on your laptop. This part will be very, very important. And today evening, Venkatesh will take a software installation session. Okay, so we'll explain you that how it works. Then data types in Oracle. Tomorrow we'll see this one. How to practice SQL online. Tomorrow we'll see. Tomorrow I'm going to call the one of the offered student. One of the offered student. He got recently offer letter. So we'll call him and then we'll understand how he did practice, how he managed to get the job. He was in batch 40. So just before two batch years and 2 weeks back only I've completed batch 40. So how is able to manage to get the job so quickly? We'll understand and then what are the interview questions they ask, how how is the trend in the market. We'll understand that one tomorrow. I'm going to call him. So he joined a day before yesterday, like 2 days back only he joined. So he told, sir, I'll be going office at 8:30, so it will be not possible me for the morning time. I have to get ready and also I told him, okay, join on Saturday. So Saturday, tomorrow, I'm going to call him. Okay. So this one, in this, we don't have any important question. It's just a for overview. We are learning here. We are learning here for just for overview. Okay. So now next one, we are going to learn first query, how you are going to write it here in SQL database. Once you'll install the SQL database, we are going to learn how to, write our first query from clause with the select statement, where clause with the select statement, and then important interview question and answer we are going to learn. Then working with the DTL command, create a statement, drop command, alter command. In interview, they will ask you that few questions like what is drop command, how to create new tables, how can you add a new columns, all these things. We'll see this one. Okay, then we are going to discuss about the DML command. We are going to discuss about the DML command. So update command, they will ask you for sure. Sometimes they ask you, and then how will you delete the records? All these things they will ask you. What is DML command, insert command, update command, delete command? Working example of insert, update, and delete command. Difference between truncate and delete, very, very important. Very, very important. Or difference between truncate, delete, and drop command. This all we are going to learn. Built-in function. We are going to learn built-in functions, general functions, case conversion functions, character functions, date functions, case conversion function, date conversion function, number functions, string number conversion function, analytical functions. So analytical functions will come in Windows function also. So either we learn here or we'll learn in the window function. Important interview questions we are going to learn. All these things will be very easy, so no need to worry. One or two topics only a little bit complex. That also I'll tell you with the practical example. Then data aggregation function, count, sum, max, mean, average is a data aggregation function. So that we are going to see, and then we'll see SQL alias. This is not related to data aggregation. I just added this part I was taking in the first class, but people were getting confused when I was taking in the first class 15-20 batch back. So I moved it to here so that it's like a very easy topic and people were struggling in the first class. So I just moved it here. So SQL alias, order by clause, and then group by clause and having clause, very important. So all these things, topics we'll see. Constant, these are the topics we'll see. And in detail level, not null constant, unique primary keys, referential integrity, check constant, all these things we'll see practically in the database, how to do that. This one, which is very, very important. And you have learned join somewhere else, but they may tell you how to join two tables, three tables, one. But here I'm going to tell you how to join multiple tables 2 tables, 3 tables, 5 tables, 6 tables. For sure, you're going to learn. And then interview questions, interview scenario based, in an interview questions, you're going to learn. And same question they will ask you in interview. From joints, complete things are there. We are going to learn. Types of joints, equi joint, non-equi joint, self joint, outer joint, left outer joint, right outer joint, full outer joint, each and everything we are going to learn. Then set operator types and how to use in tables. These are all things you understood in the 11th, 9th or 10th standard mathematics. But this union, or intersect minus, we are going to learning as part of SQL. Then what is pseudo column, row ID and row num? This is also will come under the Windows functions. Nowadays they are asking much. So no, this will be pseudo column only. Windows functions will have the row number and all. So those things we'll see. Subqueries, importance of subqueries. This all we'll see one by one. Don't no one is asking any question from here. It is a method to write the query. Transaction control language, rollback and commit only. We'll see in this. That also when we'll discuss DML command, that time we'll see. How to create views, working with the views like operator, stored procedure, what is case statement, how to use case statement, creating backup table and working with the backup table, indexes, triggers, all these things we'll see as part of this one. Then CT expression and Windows function, CT expression and Windows function, we'll see. Windows function. Okay. This is very, very important nowadays. Nowadays, this is very, very important. Okay. So all these things we'll see. Now, your SQL syllabus, I have explained it high level, what we are going to do. Now we'll start from the introduction to SQL. Now we'll start from this introduction to SQL. Give me 10 minutes and then we'll go for the question and answer session. Okay. Now we'll start from the introduction to SQL. So today first chapter I'm starting, which is Introduction to SQL. Introduction to SQL. This is just a definition level. We are not going to write any query here, but we'll understand what are the database and all. So Introduction to SQL database, sublanguage of SQL, installation of Oracle SQL. Maybe Venkat will take today or tomorrow. Data types in Oracle and then Oracle SQL Live, how to do practice in online SQL. So just read this one and then I'll explain you. Like this method only will follow. You have to whenever we'll see the theory part, you have to read for 1 minute and then we'll explain it so that you will understand basic little bit 20-30%, and when I'll explain it will be concrete. Just read for 1 minute, guys. 10 seconds. So what is the SQL? SQL stands for structured query language. Full form of SQL is a structured query language. A structured query language. Full form of SQL is a structured query language. Okay, SQL is a language of database. So what is the meaning of database? What is the meaning of database? Consider that this is the Oracle SQL Developer database. Very famous this database. Once you learn this one, any other database you will be able to work. Any other database you will be able to work. So Oracle is very old database, old database and first database, which is very, very famous. So if you learn this Oracle, any other database, it will be 95% same only. 95% same only. You can work on the any other database. Now, if you see here, this is the database guide. This is the database here. And left side, you have the schemas. Database schemas are have added admin core, core target, HR info. These are all schema guys. And if you explore more, If you will expand more HR schema, then you'll see tables, view, indexes, package and all. We don't have to do anything with this. We'll see only tables, HR and tables. So this is your database, guys. This is your database. This is your database. So in this, I've created many more tables for my old batches. So that's why it is showing this many tables. But when you will add HR schema, you will get a, customers table, countries table, you will get employees table, and then departments table, all these tables, five, six tables you will see inside the HR schema. For practice purpose, Oracle gave those database. We'll see in some time. And this is the place where you will be writing your query. So I'm explaining from basic because few people they don't know you have not done any work in the SQL. For you only I'm telling it. Select a star from SQL employees table EMP. So employees table. So this is the inbuilt table by the Oracle. It's given. So when you write select a star from employees table, whatever the data which belongs to employees table, it will show you here. It will show you that here. Whatever the data which belongs to employees table, you will get all these data. So select a star from table name means you are going to fetch all the records which belongs to employees table, which belongs to employees table. So here you will be writing your query and this here you are going to get the all the details. Here you are going to get all the details like whichever the data which belongs to employees table is stored under the employees table, those data you are going to see. So here employee ID, first name, manager ID related to each and every employee information is available. So one employee is in a company there, so his employee ID, his first name, his who is his manager or he is only manager, king, then the commission percentage, department ID, all this information is stored here. So what I mean to say that this is called as schema in the database left side. And here you are going to fire your query. And then here you will get after firing your query, you are going to get your data here. You are going to get your data here. This is the worksheet you got it. If you want a new worksheet, you click here and then select which schema you want. I want HR schema only new worksheet. Click here, another worksheet will open and here you can write your query. Here you can write your query. So this is the database we have. It is Oracle SQL Developer and this is all the data you have here. So you can write your query, very, very important tool for the data practices, guys. So that is what we have. Then we have so SQL is a language of database. So SQL means what? It is a language of database. You will write a query there and then you will get a output based on the query. Whatever the data will be stored inside the tables in the form of tables, a company data or it will be any important business data, it will be stored like this method. So they will create n number of tables and then in n tables, n number of tables, they will store the company data and multiple tables will be connected from the each other. Using SQL, we can store data, manipulate data, as well as retrieve data in the database. So what happened in the SQL database, when you use SQL database, you can store data. How we have seen here, for the employees table, this is the data is stored. For the employees table, these are the data are stored, guys. From the employees table, these are the data are stored, and then now manipulate data means you can modify the data. Once you create a table, you add your values there. You can modify as per your requirement. Consider that I want to change Nina to Meena. I want to change this name Nina to Meena. Then we can do it. We want to change it to department number 90 to 60. That is also possible to do it inside the database. So we can modify, manipulate the data as well as if you want to fetch the data, you can do that also in the database. All the operations, all the operations you can do inside the database, guys. Inside the database, you can do all the operations. In 1970, what is the history of your Oracle database? How the database came into picture. So on that I'm saying now. So in 1970, like how many years back? 55 years back. Okay. Dr. Edgar Apford. So he was known as the father of the SQL database. He is known as the father of the SQL database. Dr. Edgar Apford, he gave the concept of relational database. He gave the concept of relational database. So earlier days, people were storing data in a file format. Like if you go to the hospital or a police station or a lawyer's places, court and all, you may see that lots of files will be there in the court or the hospitals or the police station. They will have so many of cases, so many of patient cases, and all these things will be there. So earlier days, 30 years back in India also, they were storing the data in the form system. So by your name, they will create the file, and then they will store somewhere in the godown. They will store those files. But nowadays, when the database implementation happen all the places, you will not see the go down kind of things much. You will not see go down count of things much. Everywhere people will be using front end desktop. Everywhere people will be using front end desktop. You will go and you want to show some doctor. You will take the appointment. Your account will be created in backend, and you may receive the message in your mobile that your details is entered with this doctor. Now you can go and you can visit. Now you will show, and then he will prescribe. Your history will be there in the desktop only. Front end will be the laptop, but back end it will be database only where it will be stored. Whenever next time visit you will do the same doctor, so he may get he will click on the previous record, and then he will get all the information from where back end it will be stored in the database only, so that from there they'll be able to see it. So earlier days the people were using file system. When Dr. Edgar F. Ford, he gave the concept of the, instead of saving the data in the file format, we can store the data in a laptop, in our system or the laptop. In 1970, Dr. Edgar A. Ford gave the concept of the database, gave the concept of the database or relational database, and then from that time it became very famous. But that time also it did not become famous. So Dr. Edgar F. Ford, he was working in an IBM company that time. He was working in an IBM company that time. So it was not famous that time. But when in 1990s, IBM company sold this complete, it did not become famous. So IBM company sold a complete entity to Oracle company. In 1990, IBM company sold a complete properties of database to Oracle company. Then Oracle company, he worked for 10 years and all. Then in 2000, Oracle made it freely available, open source. Oracle as an open source, anyone can use it. Then people started gradually picking up. Slowly, people started picking up. In 4 5 years, it become very, very famous. Now people started liking the database concept. Oh, it's very nice. Like we don't have to save files and all manually, and searching of the data also it's very time consuming. As well as if any natural calamities happen like flood and all, we'll lose all the data. So instead of that, this database looks good, so they started, adopting databases, and then they started, developing the a small app, desktop app, and all. Now, you go everywhere. Your mobile also, so many apps are there. You go any of the, retail shop and all, or hospital. They will store their data in a backend will be database only. Okay, so like that it got implemented, and then nowadays many company they came with the many databases. IBM company itself nowadays, initially he sold it, but 4 5 database he developed there here his own, to the Teradata database, to all these are IBM database, PostgreSQL, then your SAP HANA, Microsoft SQL, then Redshift is there, AWS Redshift is there. All these are the example of your database, IBM DB2. All these things are your database example. But Oracle database is the very famous. Base will be Oracle database only. Whatever you see here, MySQL, some MSC Access, Oracle Sybase, all this database will have the base will be Oracle only. Base will be Oracle only. So this is the introduction of your SQL, guys. If you have any question, you can ask me. I'll unmute you all. Any question, guys?
Yes, hi Jay. Can you please explain what is schema and difference between schema and table?
See, schema is the, if you see here, left side you see the schema. Schema will be high level of schema where you have the connections. Like if you see here, HR schema. Inside the HR schema, your tables, views, and all will be there. Whatever the tables you have created, it will go and it will be stored in the schema, database schema, it will be stored. All the small things like tables, views, and all will be a sub part of your schema. Sub part of a schema. You have a database, then you will have a schema, then you will have tables and views and all. So that will be there. Okay. Now you see here, these are the table I have created for previous batch. So these are the tables are there. So this is the schema. Inside the schema, you will have the tables and views and all. Got it?
Okay, so is this inbuilt or we have to create the schemas?
No, you have to add it. I'll tell you how to do that.
Okay, okay.
We have a software. We have our software downloaded. So now if you see here, we have a software downloaded. I'll show you, and I'll give you access also for that one. So Oracle SQL Developer. Okay. Now see that this is the software you can download from online also, but I have downloaded it and I kept it handy for you. Some of the people will be struggle with the speed and all. So you just have to download from here and then you will be able to install the software. Then you have the Oracle software video. By using how you will download the software, you can refer this one. It is a recording, you will see that one. And then your document also, step by step, how you're going to install the software. If you want to download it from online, you can follow this link and then you can download. And if you don't want to download, then you have already downloaded the softwares are there. Then you have the zip file you have to export, and then like this you can add the schema, admin schema. Like this you can add the schema, and you can add HR schema, and then all these things schema you can add it for your practice purpose. So I'm going to share it. I'll what I'll do, you guys can share your mail ID in the group. I will enable to send the mail ID. Why I'm not allowing people to send the mail ID because of this 234 number. No, it's like they will join and then they will drop some 50, 60 message in one shot only for the Bitcoin and all. So because of that, I enabled, disabled you sending message. So now we don't have any problem. So what I'll do, I have you can send your messages here. You can send your messages and uh, you can send your messages. I have permission. I have given the permission. You send your mail ID. You send your mail ID, and then we'll share you this document. In this document, you will be able to find the practice document as well. So whatever the class I am discussing here, you will be able to see here. Also, this is the drive access where you will get the software, Oracle software, and then you will get the practice document, as well as the recording, and then document how to how to install the software, and step by step it is defined there. Then we have the practice document. Practice document is there. Practice document is there where you whatever we are discussing now, up to 4 5 classes, 6 classes, you will have all this practice document. Whatever we are discussing here, we have all the things here. So now we are discussing about the introduction of SQL, correct? So you will get here, and then next class we'll discuss the queries that also will be shared. See, we are here, so that also document you have, as well as next topic we are going to discuss this one, and then installation of 11G we are going to discuss. Then data types tomorrow we'll discuss. All these things topics you will get it today only if you'll share your mail ID. So please share your mail ID, and then tomorrow, day after tomorrow class, then next week class also it's there, so you will get all this together. So 4, 5, 6 classes, you will get it here. All the like I have for the practice purpose only I have shared it. I'm going to share it. Once we'll finalize the batch, once people will register, then your own group will be there. Separate WhatsApp group will be there. It will move you from here to the main separate WhatsApp group. Your group discussion, doubt clearance, your all these things will start. So these are the things we provide in the 6,000 only. You as you can imagine, we are three people, two more people are working under me, and then people charging for the same thing 2025, and uh, they will not support for you for the small thing. But anytime you can call me, you will get full support from me, as well as Venkatesh, as well as Tejaswani. We are here to help you a lot. We are here to help you a lot. We will not miss, if you will be struggling to get the offer letter, you can call me, you can discuss with me. So I am not a money-minded person. I don't want to lose you. So I made it like, yeah, many people, they told me I lost job and all these things. Then I made it okay, let it fine. I'm not a greedy person. So 6,000 is full and final. You have to pay the fees. So the zip code, software zip code you will get here. Practice document you are getting here. Oracle SQL software installation, recording, as well as how to install the software, as well as the this one step by step document is there that I have uploaded. It is a Google Drive. Through the mail only it will go. Okay, through the mail only we can share it. So what I'll do, you can or I can give you direct access also, but share the mail ID and we'll provide you the access for this. So all these things are there. Now next one is, and we have the YouTube channel also, which I will share you. In that I have already uploaded how to install, how to like video recorded. The installation recording video is uploaded there. We'll share you that also. So now DDL command, data definition language, DML command, data manipulation language. In DDL command, create command, drop command, alter command, truncate command, rename command will come. So this is the sub language of SQL where DDL, DML, DRL, TCL, DCL will come. So in DDL, data definition language, which is create, drop, alter, truncate command will come, rename command will come. We'll see one by one, day by day, we'll see all these topics. Uh, then DML command, insert, update, delete command will come. DLL command, select command will come. Tomorrow we'll see this select command, and then commit, rollback, save point we'll see, and then grant and remove. So software installation of 11G, I told you that you will get the drive access. Here you will have the software installation software, as well as you have a Oracle sequence, Oracle documents for the practice. Everyone can share. Whoever not registered or who registered, anyone can share your mail ID. Okay, so don't hesitate. Then you have Oracle SQL software installation, recording, and the step by step is there. So your assignment will be today you have to install the software. Tomorrow onwards, our practice session will start. Okay, so follow the instruction 100%. Whatever I'm giving you, your job is to follow the instruction. And then data types in Oracle we'll discuss tomorrow. We'll discuss tomorrow, and then today, and as well as we'll tell you how to do practice online in the SQL tomorrow. How to practice. Okay. So tomorrow we'll tell you. Now I'm open for the question and answer session. you can ask your question. If many people call me yesterday, and many people you have discussed already, but still, if anyone is having any doubt, I'm open to explain the same thing. Please let me know, guys.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir,
Yeah, I can
sir,
hear you. Hmm.
outside companies will ask for our PAN number, right? And they can check for our employee history. So, how can that we can overcome that, sir?
Yesterday we have discussed it. If you have seen that discussion, no, we have discussed PAN related, PF related, documents related. You can ping me separately, or let me just 1 second. Ev- Everything will be there practically. How you're going to get based on the requirement, you will get
Mhm.
all the requirement. It's not you know theoretical only.
Okay, so
Don't
you're
share
taking also like.
mail ID here. Don't send mail ID here. I'll not able to provide you the mail ID access from here. Send in the WhatsApp group your mail ID. Everyone, please send your mail ID in WhatsApp. Don't send here. Okay, yeah, tell me.
Yeah, so means like you are taking as like project means organization level project, right?
Yeah, yeah, organization level. What actually
Okay.
I have done on the project that we are
Mm-hmm.
going to see.
Okay.
My
Okay.
project,
Good.
what project, four project I have
Mm-hmm.
worked, that I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to show you, and I'm going to explain you with a structure, query I have written, and complete flow I'll show you there, so
Okay.
that you will have confidence that okay,
Yeah,
like
right.
this work we are doing it. Yeah,
Yeah, so that's was my concern only. Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
Next one. If anyone else is having any question, let me know. Otherwise, we'll wind up the call. Difference between schema and table I already explained. Anand, you refer the recording later on. Now time is passing. People have to go to office. So schema and tables is like tables will be inside the schema, Anand. Tables will be inside the schema and schema will be inside the database. So the difference between schema and tables are very normal. This is the schema where your tables and the views and other things, triggers and all will be there stored. But this schema is there in the database. Whole database can hold n number of schema, and inside this schema, your tables will be there, views will be there, all the informations will be there, like triggers, types, sequence, all these informations will be there inside the schema. And this is schema, how to add a schema and all, you will get information in the database. Okay, so next question, if anyone is having any questions, then let me know. Guys, if 234 numbers will join, no, let me know. Otherwise, they will drop 30, 40 question, this one, 30, 40, or 40 messages, which will be again, let me find out if anyone is there, I'll remove it immediately. 240, 234 is there, removed. Okay, now next question. Okay, so if any none of the having the question, then we'll bind up the call. Okay, bye everyone. We'll meet tomorrow morning 7:15, same times. Okay, 7:15 tomorrow. Okay, so be available, and then we'll meet tomorrow. If you have any doubt, if you don't want to ask here, ask me on my WhatsApp number. Okay, and yeah, I'll provide you the software access. Do installation. If you're not able to install, then after tomorrow class, Venkatesh will take one session to help you to install this one. Not able to send WhatsApp message in WhatsApp. You don't have my number? Send me. Let me check what issue you are getting here. Okay, your group I have not made it. Just a second, guys. Yeah, you can send now. Which group you are into? Hmm. Okay, guys. So we'll wind up the call and then we'll meet tomorrow morning 7:30. We'll discuss the DRL command. We'll discuss DRL command, data retrieval techniques, and we'll learn how to write the basic SQL queries. First time, if you're learning, then we'll learn this one, and then later on we'll go for the DTL command and DML command. So your classes will be free up to next week till 29th. It will be free, and then you have to register after that. Okay, so I know like it's a month end, I'll not force you to all. So yeah, bye everyone, take care, thank you for joining.